Welcome back, you guys. This is Syndra, continuing my HOI4 vanilla campaign as the United States. And it turns out everybody and their grandmother is doing a United States campaign in HOI4. Yay! Um, it's fine. It's fine. I'm basically trying to do things myself, and I think it will be fine. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about it. But I am gonna do some lobbying efforts. I'm thinking if I do a small one, I can't do small and medium at the same time. So I'll just start with a small one, which should get me some support in the House and in the Senate. And basically, I get 5 senators for this. But this one here, I can get double. But here's the thing though. I did the math, and this one takes 45 days and costs daily 0.75. That's like 30-something political power. This one is 0.3 for 30 days, and it's only like 9 political power. So this one costs 9 and gives us 5 and 25. This one costs like 30 and gives us 10 and 50. So this one is more effective, as far as I can tell. This one is more expensive, but you get double the reward. I'd rather just do like this. Just keep spamming that. It's very, very cheap. What did I just finish? Yeah, okay. Mobile defenses, that's fine. Decision available. Yeah, we were gonna maybe give refuge to some things here. Dropping our stability is fine. And I would like some research speed. Yeah. Let's give refuge to Italian scientists. Stability dropped a bit. Our political power dropped quite a lot, actually. I'm hoping we can keep doing this small lobbying effort still. Intervention in the Americas. Okay, that is done. But we're going to go ahead and do reestablish the gold standard. So up to 4 senators and 20 representatives go into opposition from doing this. But this does give us consumer goods plus 5%, but 10% stability. But we basically have to do this in order to advance the tree. So, you know, whatever. Yeah, we have to keep getting support. It's ridiculous. So we get Charles Coughlin, which gives us fascist demagogue. So this is how we become fascist. Alright. Extend the Chinese Exclusion Act. It gives us a lot of support. Damn. Alright. We probably will have to hire that fascist dude, right? I think so. In the meantime, you guys, how are you doing on guns? Less than 200 days and 40 days. That's fine. I'm going to do more lobbying support. Radio, thank you. And, okay, we finished a bunch of stuff here. It is 1937, so let's just do industry. We need industry to just start skyrocketing heavily, ideally here. So we got 5 senators that will support us. Thank you. Just randomly more support. And we're about to grant statehood to Puerto Rico. And we should get a core on that. And boosting our manpower by a slight amount, because we still have splendid isolation as our manpower. Not manpower, as a disarmed nation as our manpower law. Yeah, these are pretty bad. Pretty bad. Yeah, undisturbed isolation is hurting us by 50% there. 50 representatives. Damn. We're getting a lot of support here. So it seems the nationalist won. That's the fascist, right? Yeah, it's the fascist. Woohoo! More fascists. So the small lobbying support is done. The Puerto Rico is now a core. Thank you. And we can't do anything else because we're still not getting enough political power because of the Great Depression. So let's see here. That one is done. I could take this and start converting like civilian factories to military factories, but I don't really want to do that. That seems like a waste of time. I think I will unlock the tank, unless I can find something else to go for here. Fuel gain per oil. Fuel gain from refineries. We might have to do that. I mean, we're going to have a massive navy. I don't want to start this ahead of time. The fighter, we could unlock that. So we're definitely going to use fighters. Spend 100 to gain plus 10 here. Alright. Let's just get this one. Because we're going to need it. Re-establish the gold standard. Okay, so what can I do here? Neutrality Act. We get 200 political power. Join faction tension limit goes up from the Neutrality Act. Send volunteer, guarantee tension. War support goes down by 5, and a bunch of support goes for us. What is this? Limited intervention. It would take extraordinary aggression to draw us into a war at full force, but after recent development, many people are freely willing to assist in conflicts abroad. So we could start sending help. This will change us to civilian economy. But we would lose a lot of help here. Neutrality or limited intervention. War propaganda. Focus on Europe. Office of Strategic Services. Scientist Haven. Focus on Asia. Arsenal of Democracy. The Giant Awakes. Yeah, we do like that. So here we get civilian economy right away. Here we have to go through Arsenal of Democracy. That gives us a bunch of factories and experience. Yeah. Land Lease Act. Okay. Why would I go for limited intervention? Is it just so I could send people, like... I can start sending people to help? Let's see. United Kingdom and France. They gain national spirit. Limited intervention. So I can assist France or United Kingdom. I don't want to do that. Fuck those guys. We'll go with neutrality. We get a bunch of support, but we lose war support. Or we could just go for the fascist guy right away. Yeah, I think we have to start doing that because we're like incredibly democratic and like slightly like 1% fascist. The communists, sorry. So yeah, we're gonna have to start flipping that. It's gonna take forever though, right? We do need political power though to hire the guy. He should be here. Economist. Let's see, where is fascist demagogue? 150. Damn. Damn. Okay. Well, we'll have to deal with that then. But we can get a bunch from this. Once we do this, we get 200 political power, and then we can hire the guy. Ally with the Silver Shirts. 20% support for Silver Legion. I'm guessing the Silver Legion is the fascist dudes, so we have to start raising that. 30% for the Silver Shirts. Okay. This one, however, we can do right away. We get a lot of support for that. Empower the House Committee on Un-American Activities. That sounds incredibly fascist. More senators, thank you. Stability goes down. We get more support for senators and representatives. Investigate the opposition decision. Available as political advisor. Anti-communist crusader. What? We don't have any communists. This will move you closer to a civil war. Really? Well, we might have to do a civil war, but you know. So we have enough support to do this. Replace the Great Depression with slow recovery. Oh, we have to do that. We have to do that. So we get, for 180 days, we get 5% consumer goods factories, but we reduce the penalty of the Great Depression by quite a bit. And we don't have enough support. Wait, what? We can't do neutrality? More than 95% support for Republican Party. Really? So we can't maintain neutral. Passing the Neutrality Act will drastically increase the requirements to pass the Land Lease Act. Ah, damn. So we have to be Republican. So because I took this one... Oh, fuck. Really? Really? I'm 1% off from getting the Neutrality Act. Yeah, we have to stay Republican for this. Yeah, for all of these. Well... Fine. I suppose I fucked that up. I'm gonna have to go for this, but I need more support. I need 30 more representatives. Alright, we'll go for this. So this one is political power 0.35. Well, right now it's actually plus 1, so it's gonna be 6.5? 0.65. Resource gain efficiency goes down by 5. Recruitable population factor, yeah, it's still horrible. It's still absolutely horrible. 20 representatives go into opposition. That's not good. We could do a small lobbying support. I think I will do that if I can afford to. Hindenburg, no! So I can't get the 200 political power. That sucks. Okay. Current ruling party is Democratic. So before I go fascist, I should have taken advantage of a bunch of these. Damn it. How was I supposed to know? Okay, we've done the 2 industrial ones here. Wait, this one is separate now? Oh, it always was. Never mind. Never mind. I don't know what to go for here. We could unlock some support companies. I think I just want the tank, and I want the, yeah, basic fighter. That really, really sucks that I can't do this anymore. Oh well. Oh well. Interwar artillery is done. We could get the anti-tank guns, but I'd rather just go for tanks. We're missing the battleship here. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure what to go for here. I'm not used to having this many research slots at the beginning. I'm usually playing such weak nations that you start with like 2 or 3. Do we keep this up? Yeah, we gotta get that high. Even though I do want to get to 200 political power, it should be easier to get to once this one finishes. I really don't like this. Amelia Earhart circumnavigates the globe, so she did not disappear. Okay. Current ruling party is Democratic, so you have to be Democratic to do either one of these. Ooh, 10 senators will support the government. Thank you. Okay, you are now done. What does this one do? We get some senators and representatives to go into opposition if we do this. Slow recovery with slow economic growth. Yeah, we want to go for that. Let's just focus on getting rid of the Great Depression debuff. Yeah, okay, let's just go for you. Now, first we'll get the support, and then we'll take the penalty. Japan declares war on China. And the world tension skyrockets. Alright. Marco Polo Bridge incident. Oh well, oh well, oh well. So they will all join together, I imagine. I don't know if I should keep doing this now. We've got a lot of support, and we're about to get even more from this. Let's not waste the political power, seeing as I need it. So, you guys have all joined the Chinese United Front, but you have not, like, joined into China. Ooh, more representatives. Thank you. We've got vast majority now. We'll be fine. I could grant more statehoods, but I don't want to do that. We could develop some aluminum. No. Let's focus our efforts into, like, stockpiling up some political power so we can get the fascist dude soon. So Japan should have the penalty, yeah, for fighting against China. It's a huge penalty. It really makes it difficult to, like, blitz them down, but he's still doing a good job. Yeah, he's actually kicking their asses. If he gets to Nanjing this quickly, man. Like, if you take Beijing and Nanjing, like, China doesn't really stand a chance. They will move their capital to this place. I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that. But once they lose this, and especially like the coast, they are boned. Oh well. Oh well. So you guys are now fine again. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys to start drilling again. Omar Bradley here. We could have Patton, but he is mostly just a panzer leader, so I guess I'll go for you. No? Infantry officer and reckless. That's fine. So, Labor Management Relations Act. We could do limited intervention, but it's fine. I want to get rid of the depression. We're gaining 0.52. That is way better. Way, way better. We could even get, like, the captain of industry. But I don't want to do that. Give me this guy. Is not supervised state. I don't know what that is. And, like, the decisions, like, thing here is really, really big. I don't really care about the Philippines. I'm sorry. Look at that support. Oh, fuck up. That is ridiculous amount of support here. When has it ever been this in America? This one-sided. Has it ever been? Like, look at that. We've got like 80% at least. 75 maybe? That is ridiculous. Okay, so we got better planes and we got better light tanks. Good. I'm not making either one of those. But let's grab you, the carrier variant. And let's just get logistics. Should be fine. Mobile defense is almost done. It is done. We get more representatives. Thank you. We'll get line artillery, I think. Yeah, we can definitely support that. How is this going along? Yeah. So that is the tactical bomber. It's good that we have them unlocked, I suppose, but I don't have the military factories to build those. The Silver Legion has 5%. So you are currently a puppet. Okay. We could try to integrate the Philippines. Because you can do that in the vanilla game. You can't do that in Kaiserreich. Which is annoying. So how much consumer goods do we have? 80%! Damn, they want 80%? You bastards. You greedy fucking bastards. How many toasters do you need? Okay, that one is done. We lost some representatives there. This one is ridiculously good. Protectionist tariffs. Italy is about to go to war, it seems. Effective change, 0.4. Yeah, that's the vast majority of the penalty to political power gone. Resource gain, yeah. Change trade law to export focus. So we go from free trade down to export focus. We lose a bit of the research speed and the output and stuff, but I think it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. So we're exporting mostly like steel. Yeah, the vast majority of our steel. Now we still have 400 units left to export. So even if we dropped to limited, no, not limited, export focus, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Representatives from New York offer support. The congressional delegation from New York have approached the government with several suggestions to improve the infrastructure of the state. That is New York, right? Federal funding should be made available to upgrade roads and bridges in order to promote commerce between the states. They also noted that support from the government in this would certainly make them more inclined to support the president more directly in his agenda. Unlocks decision, invest in the infrastructure of New York. Sure. Invest in the infrastructure of New York. To complete, an additional level infrastructure has been constructed in New York. So I just have to build infrastructure in New York? Really? That's it? Okay. I can do that. Just +1 or what? An additional level. It just says an additional level, so it can just be 1. So this one is expired now. We had a negative thing there rolling, and now it's spent. That's good. Let's just go for you, because I do want battleships. Even though I do have carrier focus on, I still want battleships. So you guys have trained all the way up to regulars. But I want you guys to continue this. But I do want to tweak you a bit here. I would like to drop this. And I would like to go for artillery and artillery. So this will cost me 20. Alright, so I need to get up to 20 army experience. Well, we're going to be close. I'll just wait until we reach 20 and then I'll worry about it. More representatives. How many do we have? What the actual fuck? How is that even, like, a thing? How do we have full house support? Okay, that's what is happening here. Protectionist tariffs, okay. The Panay incident. American and British gunboats were attacked by Japanese aircraft in separate actions today. While evacuating Western civilians from the front line in the war between Japan and China, despite being clearly marked as an American vessel, the USS Panay was hit by 2 bombs and sunk. So in the Japanese-Chinese War, one of our ships got sunk, with 3 American and 1 Italian citizens killed and others wounded. In a separate attack on HMS Ladybird, 1 British sailor was killed. Both the American and British government have issued strong protests. The incident highlights the increased tension between the 3 foremost naval powers. Oh, so this is like regarding the naval treaty stuff, is it? Like an event? Okay. USS Panay sunk in China. So this is basically the same as I read before. So we could withdraw our forces from China. War. Gains topple government. War against Japan. I just get a war goal. I don't have to do that, right? Demand compensation. Yes, let's just demand compensation. The Anschluss of Austria. Really? Alright. So, protectionist tariffs is done. Let's do the tax reform. We get a bunch of senators and representatives against us. Extend the tax breaks decision. Remove national spirit, slow economic growth. So that would effectively get rid of it. And we could get an extra research slot. I'm okay with that. Okay, so we did build infrastructure in New York. So this one is just completed. Okay, that's good. I've been building a bunch of civilian factories here and there. We could build some military ones now. I would like to start pumping out a bunch of those. Yeah, let's build them like in the Rust Belt. I think that's what it's called, right? This is like the Rust Belt. Okay. Okay. Thankfully, Japan saw reason. They gave us a bunch of political power! So I could start already going for like America first. Go full fascist, so... Current ruling party is Democratic. So if I were to lose out on both of these, I would not get the Land Lease Act, Land Lease Tension Limit. I would get war support. I'm not that bummed about that. We would immediately go to civilian economy, but I can probably do that anyway. Passing this law makes it significantly harder to mobilize your economy. Mobilize my economy? Where the fuck is that? Pass the Land Lease Act is here. Mobilize my economy. Is that this one here that I'm already doing? Where is mobilize my economy? Spotting chance, decryption, research speed. Oh wait, it's only for decryption? Yeah, it's encryption and decryption, and just decryption goes up by 20%. Okay. To be honest with you, I'd rather just start with the fascists. Like, we have a lot of stuff here we want to do. So, let's go ahead and hire the fascist dude. Charles Coughlin. Thank you. What can we do here? Promise of peace. No, don't really care. Develop aluminium. I don't think we need that. We're doing fine on aluminium. Yeah. Let's see. Promise of peace. We could just grant statehoods and just get that done. Research grants. For 90 days, we get extra research speed. Amend the budget. Special measures. No, I'm just gonna get the statehoods. I just want to finish that. Let's get all the cores we can get, even if they are really, really small. So wait, this one just unlocks on the map? Really? So I can do develop stuff like from the map mode. That's interesting. So we got tungsten, steel, more aluminum. We don't have any chromium. That's like the one thing we don't have. Idaho has 1 chromium. Really? Idaho? Where's Idaho? I don't know my states. I'm looking for chromium. There it is. Okay, well that's interesting. So that's my only supply of chromium. In the entire United States, that's it. Why does Turkey get like 500? 300, sorry, almost 400. We get none. We get 1. That does not seem fair to me, does it? How am I supposed to build my heavy tanks and my big ships? I guess by training. Let's start doing computing machine. And what are we gonna go for in regards to this? So we could start going for the war industrialist, because we're gonna have to build a bunch of military factories. A whole bunch of them. So that would actually help quite a bit here. Captain of Industry would be free almost. He's very, very cheap. That is civilian factory construction speed, infrastructure construction speed, refineries. An editor. Political power gain 5%, stability goes up. Has completed the focus America first. Really? So both of these are very, very cheap because we did America first. I mean, maybe? Maybe. Let's get the Stewart unlocked. And unfortunately, we're going to have to pause it right here. I did not mean to press escape there. So we have ridiculous amounts of support. I don't know how that happens, but we also might have lost out on the Neutrality Act, which is, you know, it's fine. But I'm thinking we just ditch this option altogether. Since we have to be democratic for both of these, I'd rather just dump it and focus on other things. There's no way in hell we can finish this entire tree that this stuff is going to matter. Like, I mean, there's war support here, and there's some spotting chance and some decryption stuff here. But, no. Oh, fuck, there's a research slot down there? Why do I have to be democratic? Why? I don't want to be. I don't want to have to be democratic until I get my research slot. I can get another one over here. Oh, that is such bullshit, though. Why do I have to be democratic to get this one? So current ruling party is democratic, so I have to be democratic all the way down here. But once I have this, I have the research slot, and I can just swap over to being fascist. To be honest, it doesn't matter. I'm going to stay going for fascist because I just want to flip as fast as I can, and then maybe go to war with like Mexico and, you know, those other guys up north. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next episode. But until then, see you. And thanks for watching.